Welcome to outPUNched, the second show from the UK Pun Off, where top pun slingers from around the world get together and see if they can pun off against each other to outpunch their opponent. Basically, my name is Iain MacDonald, at iMacPun and all the usual socials, but you're not here to watch me, you're here to watch some top pun slinging action. What we've got for you tonight is 5, maybe 6 rounds of topics where our punners will pun off one-on-one against each other. Should one of them hesitate for about 3 seconds, they will be replaced by the next punner. All the puns that they tell during the night, they are calculated up, and they are, and whoever has the most points at the end of the night wins outpunched. They will say they can say they've outpunched their opponents. And that's all the kind of prize we've got. But thank you very much for watching. If you've not already, check out the UK Pun Off page. We've got loads of shows on there. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you can do that on Facebook, I don't know. But I hear YouTubers saying it all the time, so I'll say it anyway. Give us a like, check out our other shows, and, well, first of all, thank you very much for joining in tonight. So, without further ado, we only have 4 punners tonight. One of our guests has unfortunately not been able to join us. But let's introduce you to the other punners that are on tonight. Good evening, Stevie Vegas. Good evening, Susan Gibilisco. Good evening, Kat Molinari. And good evening, David Gugenheim.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Unmute. Hello. Greetings. So, Stevie, how are we feeling? This is the second outPUNched show. This is your second time on it. Are you feeling any more prepared this time around?
No, because you don't quite give us the topics, but that lets us improv and be very, very scared indeed.
Exactly. The whole point of outPUNched is to instill a little bit of fear into our guests. So, Susan, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. It's Father's Day in the U.S., so I'm in between 2 very important father figures in my life. So it's been a good day.
Nice. Yeah, I got a lovely big tablet of fudge. Said Dad on it today.
Oh,
fantastic! Love it. Kat, how are we doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, hope everyone else is.
Yeah, we're all doing grand. You looking forward to tonight?
I am, yeah. I'm not the best at thinking on my feet, so I could well bomb, but that's why I'm here to see.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Kat. And David, how are we doing?
We're just doing peachy here in Austin, Texas, and honored and happy to be here.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you are all here as Stevie changes his background. I can't remember what his previous background was, but hey, I like that one too. I'm just chilling out here in a Japanese cafe, as I usually am. Right, so how about we get on with the show, shall we? And there's Stevie changing it about again. Right, so we are going to start off with Stevie and Susan. I will be setting the timer for 5 minutes. The first person to hesitate for 3 seconds shall be replaced by David. Then the next person shall be replaced by Kat. And then we'll continue in a cycle until the 5 minutes are up. Are we all happy with that? No, I wouldn't be. I'll be honest. Right. without further ado, the first topic is musical instruments. Take it away, Steve.
I went to see Daniel Day-Lewis. He was starring in My Left Flute.
Oh, really? Did you read any reviews on that?
Oh, well, I cast a net wide, but I couldn't find the right reading stuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that accordion to you, or have you got other sources?
You know, I have to check my personal phone, my sousaphone.
Oh, okay. Well, I need some money. Have you got any loot?
No, I just spent it all on my Roomba.
Could you repeat that again? Because I've got a recorder. I really like that one.
I would, but I'll omit all of my percussion.
Oh, I really want you to repeat it again. I'm hoping to snare you.
Yeah. I hope you were speaking in symbolism, and I don't want to get snared.
Well, there isn't any violence here. Don't worry. It's a safe place.
Thank you, because you're coming up with really good puns, and I don't think I could trump it.
Oh, I've got a tube of Smarties if you want some sweets, so we can just calm down.
Did you actually have you?
Oh. So we're off to the kazoo after this if you want to join us.
You know, I stole a guitar once, but the judge let me go because it was first offender.
Oh, nice. Well, there's no point fretting about it, I guess.
Well, they said it was nothing to fret about.
Sorry, just a bit of guitar.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm a drummer, so some people say that has many repercussions.
I'm just going to let that bong go. Sorry.
Well, as a drummer, I have to hope you'll get off your hi-hat.
Well, I went to the bugling forum earlier, but turns out it's been shut down. That was the last post.
Well, that's the nice thing about playing drums. I'm always on a roll.
Well, Joanne was on a roll earlier, but she did something bad, so I had to ban Joe.
Well, I decided that I would switch from drums and pick up keyboards. I had an organ transplant.
Well, that's either hither or zither.
I just wish I knew how to do the marimba.
Oh, is it me now? I was going to do this pun in Chinese, but I don't speak Mandarin.
I remember the inner workings of our previous president's skeleton. They were Trump bones.
I watched one of my favorite comedians on Netflix recently, and I loved it. I loved his special Inside so much. I was like, "Oh, Bo."
You know, I really didn't know that I was going to be on this contest. It was an absolute flute.
Oh, I'm trying to think of another one. I might have to pull some strings.
You know, I like to choose lower frequencies. I can pick a low.
Yeah. The thing with playing piano is that concentration is key.
You know, sometimes I have absolutely no timpani for people that can't pun.
I don't know how wide I don't know how wide my scale is on music instrument puns.
I'm starting an organization for people that own more than one male cat. It's a tom-tom club.
What's an instrument that likes punching walls a lot? A xylophone.
You know, I stuck my guitar in the corner and propped it up against the wall. It's a standing ovation.
Dr. Dre always used to like get speakerphones and throw them against the walls when he was angry at Eminem to show him that Marshall doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have to apologize. I may be a little bit.
Oh, I thought I was kicked off.
I'm on xylophone. Are we frozen? Looks like we're frozen.
Keep going, David.
I did my last one.
I don't.
Did you get the xylophone pun? Was it in there?
I did. I was just trying to think of another one.
My screen is
right, well, on that, I think that is just 5 minutes there. So that was top punning from everyone. Everyone got a decent amount of points there, a decent amount of points. So yeah, that was our first round over with musical instruments. So yeah, I'm not going to announce who's in the lead because it's quite tight at the moment, but all of their points accrue to a grand champion at the end of the show. So yeah, so David and Kat, how did you find the end of that round?
Yeah, it was all right. I think my computer's lagging a bit, so it was a bit like, oh, who is it? But it was thrilling.
That's all right. All of your stuff came through grand. Right, like a piano. Hey. You can do it sometimes. But not a lot. I'll be honest with you. But before we go on to our second round, let's have a little commercial break.
He gave us a signal.
Yeah, it's the UK pun off, loving their film things. At least it's not me doing a silly voice in one of them. But I'm sure we'll get to them later. So yeah, but if you could, you guys that are watching, if you could donate to help the upkeep of the streams, getting me elocution lessons, and maybe giving our guests a couple of quid or dollars in their back pocket for giving us their time on this Sunday evening / afternoon, it'd be much appreciated. The address is at the bottom of the screen, scrolling along. It's paypal.me/punoff. Anything and everything that you give is much appreciated. But yeah, without further ado, shall we get on to round two? And it shall be you two guys that are starting this one. So are we ready? Yes.
As much as any time.
I'm the one that's ready.
With right. What, sorry?
With round two, Kat. With round two. Did you think what? You were off? Did you think you were off the leash just by doing one round?
No. Sorry, what was the topic?
It's just about to come up on your screen.
Oh, okay.
The topic for round two is the kitchen. So if we can start off with David, thank you.
I love cooking. It's one of the things that I have much skill at.
Thought you were going to get the woman go first on in the kitchen one. I was like, are you having a laugh?
I hope I can shred these puns. They're great.
You heard Weird Al Yankovic's new song, We're Going to Walk Down to Electric Oven You.
I panned that joke.
Yeah, I like that one. That surfaced well.
You know, I'm hoping we raise enough money doing this to donate to Make a Whisk.
Yeah, we should maybe do a similar show like this about kitchens, toast battle.
You know, my favorite dating app for chefs is Blender.
I was going to do one about cleaning kitchens, but it wasn't really the best I could come up with.
I met a really nice girl on Blender. She took me to a mixer.
Oh, did you cut along well?
That's, I was making bread. That was exactly what we needed.
Oh, awesome. I hope the date didn't end badly because she might have got a bit sourdough.
Oh, no. There was neither of us ended up sour. We were totally oven.
Good. That's what it all boils down to.
I just hope I didn't burn her.
No, because, like...
Hey! Oh, my washing machine told me it was broke. Then I discovered lots of pound coins in the filter, so I've been done for money laundering.
Are you in sync?
Could be. When I got stuck inside my brand new freezer, it turns out there's a cooling off period, so I'm okay.
Well, I took this as a very cold challenge, so it's somewhat of a fridge-a-dare.
Okay. Well.
Oh, wow. The flip this.
I thought you were very good at that, so I was thinking I should toast her.
Oh, I got a handle on this one. I'm not so good at the others.
I couldn't put my entrance to the kitchen in the refrigerator because the door is ajar.
Oh, that was a really good one, I have to admit.
I think you have beautiful clothing. I can't stop or wear.
Oh, what about sealing the deal?
I don't know. I thought I would just rolling pins.
I actually am looking to learn some dancing. If you know flambe.
Are rated highly?
Yeah. Also the merengue. I'm surprised no one actually last round brought up chopping.
Well, you know, one of the things I like about I mentioned earlier the chef's dating app called Blender. You know, one of the things they do best is pairing knives.
Yeah, actually, the UK people, I'm surprised that no nobility has come into way and judged this. I'd love if my puns were Sir rated.
I think that if you're in a hurry when making a knife pun, you should chop chop.
Yeah, nothing like you can't strain these kinds of things.
I agree. I'm gonna have to put that one on my calendar.
Oh, well, you've been bowling me over with your puns, so.
Bye. That's my microwave.
Oh, I'm sure that your awards will be nicely plated. For that one too.
You know why country musicians are good cooks? They're at home on the range.
Oh, I've actually, there was a couple of friends of mine who were getting into a fight. And I asked, what was that spat, Ula?
What was what? I'm sorry?
That spat, Ula.
I remember that speaking of spatulas, you have to stay away from those during a pandemic. They're super spreaders.
Fork that.
Would you like to spoon?
I wouldn't on my knife,
No,
of course.
I agree. That's not part of my palate.
Yeah. And I'm actually Jewish, and the puns are always a big thing with the juice.
I think they're a little bit platter than mine.
Yeah, I know. I was milking it. I'm sorry.
I try to keep people entertained when I pun. I'm cutting board.
Yeah, I try to be really cool, and I'll say things like "Yo, girl," but it doesn't work.
I hope I'm just a little bit sharper.
And that is us 5 minutes up for that round. Fantastic stuff. So, David, you started that round and you finished that round without being substituted out. That was, well, I think that's quite clearly put you into a bit of a lead on the outPUNched just this early on. But yeah, that was top stuff, guys. Top stuff. Yeah, here we go. Right. So, how did you guys find that?
That was fun. You have some. You found some amazing competitors here.
Yeah, I certainly have. There are so many great punsters around the world. Hopefully going to get them all onto this show and get them onto our other shows on the UK Pun Off as well. Again, check out the UK Pun Off pages if you're not familiar with all the stuff that we do. Loads of shows, loads of stuff, loads of good fun. Yeah, but for the moment, thank you very much, David and Susan. I don't know why I brought Stevie in. I was trying to take other people out. So it's just me. It's all about me, people. It's all about me. Well, so that is us just probably about a third of the way through the contest. I think David is in a bit of a lead. Certainly not an unassailable lead. Anyone that saw the last show will know that people can certainly come from behind and win this show, or at least come second place with a good showing in a round. David there, he started off the round. He just kept on going. Maybe our next round of punsters, they will go on a roll like that as well. But let's find out. So I think we are going to start this one with Susan and Kat.
Okay.
Good eve, or will I come back to you, Susan, since you're obviously.
No, I'm good. I'm just
You
ate a Tum Skittle, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's just, I don't know if it was all the in the kitchen stuff. You thought, fuck, I'm not had my dinner yet, man. But no, we're all prepared. We're all prepared. Right. So are we ready for the next round?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the next round can be. Will it be that one, or that one? Why don't we go, as I just very professionally set my stopwatch, with, in fact, I'll flash it up and I'll also show you the topic. No, I'll flash it up so you get a little second to think about it while I get this ready. And if we can have Kat starting this one, thank you.
I don't know many drinks puns, to be honest. I feel like I got a bit of a rum deal.
Oh, well, I've had, my friend has 2 big toes. He has more toes than a lot of other people.
Last time I thought of this many cocktails, I was at a Pride event.
I've been thinking a lot of good puns, but I also have a lot of bad. I have a ton ick.
I pushed my pregnant sister into a pool of Tropicana one time. It was she was induced. Remembered the punchline.
Was it a cold pool and was she French? Because that would mean that she was firm. But
she is French. Orangey glad.
yeah, I bet she has a cat too. A cute little cat with little whiskies.
Yep, she likes to squeeze oranges.
I'm sure I would love her if I gave her a shot. If she gave me a shot.
Oh yeah, she's unbelievably cute.
Yeah, I come out like a weird monster creature put together of many different parts. I'm like a Susie Stein.
Wow, you have.
Oh, I'm already dreaming about winning this whole thing, but it's just my fantasy.
Oh, one of my friends' fantasies is actually to own an apiary. I forget what the term is. But he wants to be a beer.
Oh, nice. Well, I couldn't decide what warm drink to have at Christmas, so I mulled it over.
Oh, did you have a date? Because the one thing you shouldn't tell someone on your first date is that you want to tap that.
Okay. Well, I find when I'm annoyed, I like to boil my kettle. It's just my way of letting off steam.
Well, that's nice. My way of letting off steam is to go into the woods. I like to, trap my own firewood. I'm a bit of an amateur logger.
Okay. Well, sometimes I get in my kettle. That's when I'm really in my element.
Oh, really? Sometimes I get in my element and I just zone in, and then I can't even. I wet myself. I pee. Eh?
Oh, my favorite football player to go drinking with is Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Really? My actual friend is a pirate, and he's we like to call him Captain Morgan.
Well, I had a hot drink that tasted like mud. I think it's ground coffee.
Was it a French drink too? Was it a Malibu?
No, but I did open a coffee shop in a dodgy part of town, and instead of cappuccino, it was Al Pacino.
Oh,
Very
my
dodgy.
friend actually opened a punny coffee shop. Jim Bean.
Oh, nice. Well, I sometimes trip people up when they're carrying trays of vodka. It's my wicked sense of humor.
I don't remember how to call your. Do you like to be called Scotch? Scotch.
Oh, nice. If we do a whiskey assessment, yeah.
I'm running out of puns here. I just can't.
Oh, well, I wanted to ask a girl from Cork out, but I bottled it.
Your puns are so good that I almost want proof that you didn't come up with them beforehand. They're so good off the cuff.
Proof. Well, there's a station on the London Underground that's built out of alcohol. It's called Maid of Ale.
Oh, I heard they have really good appetizers. Actually, I've seen a list of them, and everyone I'm like, I'd gobble it.
Nice. Oh, my local pub's playing the sound of N-dubs and selling cheap beer. It's a Dappy Hour.
Oh, well, and you know what they say about Dappy Hour? No whining.
Well, we've got the sitcom Cheers over here now, but it's got a new guy that sits on the end of the bar. Apparently, it's the new norm.
Really? I went on a date with a guy named Norm, and he midway through the date, he rose, eh?
Oh, I got so drunk at my school prom that I drank the whole punch.
You know, these are really good puns. I'm drawing a blanc.
Well, I fell in love with someone who treads on grapes to make wine. Well, it was more of a crush, really.
And there we go. 5 minutes.
Well,
Fantastic stuff. Yet another coast to coaster with Susan. Well done. David didn't even get a chance there. I think that's probably evened up the scores a little bit. Yeah, that's another fantastic round, guys. Another fantastic round. Yeah, so we're about halfway through the show. If I could do some quick mental arithmetic, I might even give you an update on the scores, but I can't. So let's see who else. We've got loads of people watching. Jessica Roberts, Go Susan, Diane Thomas, evening to everyone. Ian Bowden wants Stevie's jacket. Got to ask which one though?
Which one?
Exactly. Which one? Which one? Loads. He's got loads. John Lambie, come on, David. John Lambie, I think, is going to be coming up on a future episode of outPUNched, and I'm glad that it's this John Lambie and not the ex-Partick Thistle manager.
I was just thinking the
same. Honestly, it's only me and Stevie out of everyone that's watching will get that. Honestly, there was I'll tell you a little story about John Lambie, the Partick Thistle manager. Not trying to make light of concussions or anything, but he's do you know this story, Stevie? Yeah.
Send him on anyway.
Yeah, one of his players suffered a concussion, and he was saying, boss, I don't know who I am. He says, well, tell him he's Pelé and send him back on the field. Oh, laughter at people in pain and medical issues. But yeah, it's not that John Lambie. He's supporting David this moment. Who else have we got?
He won't be able to vote using that banana, though, in his profile.
No, indeed. Lars Beesgaard, he didn't understand the last one. I've not understood any of them. On John Lambie, I don't know. Yeah, Ian Bowden, drinks puns judged by a Scot. It's a bit of whiskey. Well, Ian.
Not as whiskey as that.
Not as whiskey as that. And we've got Greg Siegel upcoming on next week's UK Pun Off. The Ayatollah hated seeing people drunk on blush wine. He said, death to this. Nice. So yeah, got a whole load of new faces to me, some older faces as well. But I hope you're all enjoying the show. And before we go on to the next round, let's have another little commercial break.
No, it can't be. What is it? It can't be. What did you do, Ray? Oh shit.
It's the Stay Pun Marshmallow Man.
If only us here at the UK Pun Off knew someone that could do a passable American or Dan Aykroyd accent. That would have worked perfectly. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the show, if you can donate what you can to the address that's running along the bottom of the screen at the moment, it is paypal.me/punoff. Helps the upkeep of the UK Pun Off shows, help us get in prizes, things like that for different competitors on our main Pun Off show, helps keep the electricity on, as it were, and also gives the guests that give up their time to entertain you guys a few quid or dollars or yen, whatever it is that whatever currency they want to be paid in, in their back pockets. So without further ado, I think we shall get on to the next round. And this one will be starting with, if I got it right, I think it's Stevie and David. I think this is the only combination we've not had starting yet. So, David, how would you have done, honestly, on the drinks puns?
I think I was actually kind of thinking about the wine puns, and I was thinking I couldn't get Merlot.
Oh,
see, he could have been another coast to coaster, but that's what happens on outPUNched. You've got to rely on the other guests to get outpunched by their opponents for you to get a goal. So we will start this next round with Stevie and David. I think Stevie's went first before. I can't remember if David has, but we will start with David this time on the topic of
birds.
Take it away, David.
I was watching porn last night, and I thought I saw a cockatoo.
Oh, I've got a blurry photo of a heron, but I've got no regrets.
You know, my favorite form of satire is parody.
Oh, I've got a bird that can play football, a pelican.
Yeah, well, two can play at that.
Sorry, I'm needing to crane just to hear that one. Yeah.
I'll sparrow it next time.
Oh, I have a set, so you can just keep going.
Did you know that birds are no longer allowed on flights in the commercial flights in the United States? That's because they're only allowed one carry-on.
All right. Well, my mate Albert Ross told me that. Albert Ross.
Well, all things being equal, I agree.
Sorry, I'm hard of heron.
Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Just swanning about. Don't worry.
I wish I'd known Dave wasn't going to be here. I would have given him a wing.
Hey.
Oh, tweet, mother, blah, blah. I don't know about shit about birds. I'm sorry.
You know, my favorite scientist is Stephen Hawking.
Did he use beakers?
Actually, it fits the bill.
My friend actually just became a firefighter, and the one thing that they don't have any instructions, they just say if something's flaming, go.
You know how you can tell the gender of a bird? Look for the pecker.
My puns are just plummeting down. I'm sorry, you're just kicking my butt.
You know, I was trying to think of a bird that could do hip hop, and I was thinking perchance the raptor.
Oh, I heard he got into tufts.
Oh, by the way, you know, today is Feathers Day.
Oh, well, I'm just winging these, so.
Nest, the rest of us can do it.
I got an eagle eye on you.
I don't know if there's a murder happening right now or not.
Wow, you're really talented.
Thank you. I was hanging out at the Crowbar.
I hope whoever comes on Nest is not replacing me, but that's probably not going to be the case.
You grackle me up.
Oh, well, that was excellent.
You know why? You know what kind of birds don't know the words? Hummingbirds.
Oh, bye, baby bird. Just take me out.
That was a cheap.
Oh, there's a new TV show for kids actually about birds. It's on a channel especially for birds, RSPBBs.
I was trying to refrain when doing bird puns from making a cheap shot.
Oh, but you said it in a chirpy way, so.
I was thinking earlier we did things in the kitchen. Now we're doing birds. Does that mean I could knead the dodo?
Possibly. I made a perfectly risen cake in the shape of a dove recently. It was a couffle.
I wanted to write a letter to Miss Paltrow. I think I'll pin Gwen.
It doesn't really matter feather or not you do it.
Oh man, that's a stretch.
I know. I bet you were like, for pluck's sake.
I don't know if we have any.
He's done. I'm developing a new game show about the noises that birds of prey make when you touch them. So fingers on buzzards, please.
Oh, you're such a good punner. When you came up, I chickened out.
Well, it was just my poultry offering.
I know. Please sparrow me.
A large duck's just reversed into me. Well, it's going to be a really big bill.
I almost didn't get that one. It nearly flew right over my head.
Oh, the animal hospital has just opened a new wing, if that's any good.
Yeah. There's a new bird that's named by its color. It's a green bird. It's a guac bird.
Oh, I'm feeling a bit peckish now.
There we are at 5 minutes.
Hey.
Well done, guys. We had a bit of a rotation there. Thought David was going to go coast to coast, but no, with about a minute to go, he got the chop. He
ducked out.
He ducked out. Yeah.
I do know my birds, gotta say.
Yeah, you did really well in that round, Kat. You did really well. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So we have possibly 2 more rounds to go. I don't know if in fact, we'll leave that until the last round. Why not? So how are you guys finding the show?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
There's a lot of fun indeed. A lot of fun. Outpunch those opponents. So I think we will move swiftly on to the next round. And if I was better prepared, I would know what kind of order we were going in. Last time, I think we started with Stevie and David. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm right or not, because the next round will be Susan and David. Or no, you started the last round, didn't you, David?
I don't think I started. I think I came in after the start.
Oh.
So who started? I don't know. Do you know what? I don't care. You two are starting this round.
Okay, I'll do it.
You might not want to when you see the topic, but hey, that's the way it's going to go. Nothing if not disorganized.
Am I cutting out?
Are you cutting out? You are a little bit. You're a bit frozen. Is it going to be a Disney pun? I don't know.
Me?
You're looking all right now, Susan. You're doing this, if that's any help to you.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So
when you're frozen, that'll help you to let it go.
Elsa, you might as well just go. Right. So are we ready for the final round? Well, the final one of these rounds on the outpunched from the UK pun off. I think we will start with, I don't know if we'll start with Susan. Don't even know if we'll be going to Susan, unless she's just really interested in something that's in the top left-hand corner of her screen. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
I will warble on a little bit more. No, that was the last round. Yeah, back with Susan. Nice one. Right, so we'll start with you, Susan, this round. I'll get my stopwatch ready. And this round will be geography. Take it away, Susan.
Oh, I missed the topic. Oh, geography. Oh, I can't land any of these puns.
Well, I pee all over the earth. I'm incontinent.
Oh, I actually have had a date the other night that went really, really well. It was with my husband, and I ended up mounting him. Okay, we'll go with that.
I hope people that are in a very warm region don't catch a horrible disease. They might be the Tropic of Cancer.
Oh, well, I just hope that anybody who's watching this isn't bored or.
I just hope they have a good latitude.
Oh, but there's some people who can go for short spurts, and then there are people who can last long altitude.
I don't think that I could go totally Arctic on this one.
I actually, one of my friends collects shopping things. He's a cartographer.
I really enjoy studying about water. See,
I don't see that at all. Not a call. Not a little bit.
I ocean make puns.
My friend from Bolton got offered a job in Scandinavia, but she said Norway.
Oh, I bet she's pretty. She's like a valley girl, isn't she?
Not really. She's from the north. The Red Hot Chili Peppers actually made a song named after one of the motorway drop-offs. Dream of Knutsford Service Station.
Well, speaking of those, I bet you're just gonna coast in this round. Seriously.
No, but there is a Northern band cover of Steps. You don't hear the H very much.
Oh yeah, a lot of people call me after they talk to me because I'm not that nice. They call me a beach.
I was nervous about this category because it's not really in my field.
Well, I'm apt to think that it is in your field because you're so good at this.
Thank you. I was really into Roald Dahl books as a kid. I just wanted to run into the Matilda-ness.
So I love Roald Dahl, but I couldn't read them until I was much older. I had to draw the line somewhere because I was a very scared child.
Yeah, oh gosh, these are having me run into the hills.
Yeah, because I'm starting to plateau. I'm not gonna lie.
I drew a picture of somebody running the other day and then made charts of who was the fastest. It was a jog graphy.
Oh, that's awesome. I did the same thing with airlines, and I think Delta came in at first.
Ah, yes, that's a really good pun because it lands.
Yeah, and if you can sell anything, it's I lack.
I went on a reality show recently about female pilots. It was Latitude to Lady.
Oh, I saw that. It was riveting.
It was pretty plain.
Well, if you want me to joke about Niagara Falls, I'm afraid you've got me over a barrel.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I hate to be a Spain about it, but it's what it is.
Well, I mean, your creative output's doubling in size, so you're doing pretty well in this competition.
I'm thinking I'm Mexicant.
Oh, well, I mean, if you give your book a rest, then you can just concentrate a bit more.
Oh, I know, but I feel like my mind is pretty dark at the moment. It's like a black pool.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to gabber on about it.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, Hull knows. Oh.
Hi. If it's my turn to go, I'll say that.
Yeah.
I may be American, but the Grand Canyon is not my fault.
Yeah, I was going to visit a lot further north in the country recently, but that wouldn't really be getting off scot-free.
I like eating frozen food off of a tectonic plate.
And that is us at 5 minutes.
Oh.
Well done, punsters, and well done for anyone out of the UK that got any of Kat's references. Special prize to you guys. That's for Sarah. I love that. That's for the Red Hot Chili Peppers one. That's one of my favourite of yours. Yeah, there we go. Geography, possibly the last one of the night. Before we go on to our extra special bonus round. Yay! In which I'll be counting up the votes. I think we will get everyone on. But beautiful viewers watching at home, watching on the train, wherever you're watching, we're going to get everyone on the screen now, and we're going to go round in a big circle, Let's get everyone on. Oh, come on. Let's all join the party having fun. Too long, didn't read. Send in beautiful audience members and ugly ones as well. What you want the last topic of tonight to be. Send us your suggestions so I don't have to delve into, quite frankly, the rubbish ones that I've been coming up with. We want your suggestions of what the next and final topic shall be. I will count up the votes, but basically what happens in this final round, instead of being subbed out if you fail to come up with a pun after 3 seconds, you get a minus point. So it's Jeopardy. It's all nonsense, but it's Jeopardy. Jeopardizing nonsense. I don't know. I did well at English in school, but I can't speak. Who would know? Who would know? Right, we've got some coming in. We've got bathroom products as a suggestion. We've got vehicles as a suggestion. Body parts as well as a suggestion. Get some more suggestions coming in. And before we do that, we'll have another little quick commercial break.
Dead or alive, you're
Running.
coming with me.
I'd buy that for $1.
Almost enough time for me to be calculating up the scores. 2 and 9. I don't get any more. And we've got more in this page as well. So many puns tonight. So many puns that I'm trying to calculate them all up. What else have we got? Hairdressers as a possibility. We have also got hospitals as a possibility.
That's fun, man.
Are there any ones that have come up, dear punsters, that you would like to do? Bearing in mind the kind of person I am.
I'm okay in a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, not doing that one then.
How about carnivorous plants?
Carnivorous plants.
It's a trap.
Cactus that. Yeah. I'd be cactusing myself. Yeah. See, that's why I don't do it. Well, I think we're going to go with one from the ex-Partick Thistle manager. Will we go vehicles and body parts? John Lambie. Which one? I think we will go with body parts.
Body parts.
So thank you, Mr. John Lambie, for that suggestion. Hopefully we'll get you on a future show. Be looking forward to it. So we will go with the way that I can see you on screen just now, which will be Kat, David, Susan, and Stevie. We will have the usual 5-minute timer. And again, as we're a guest down, I might put it on to 6 minutes. It just depends how much you're struggling. Basically, if you're struggling, it's going on for 6 minutes. So if Kat can start us off on body parts, remember, if you hesitate for 3 seconds, 1 point is taken away from your score. So please, Kat, take it away.
What could be wrong about going to an anti-vax centre? No harm done.
You know, I don't know how many of those they have here.
I hope that if I do have points taken away, it's a wee miss.
Well, I'm hoping no one will bat an eyelid, to be honest.
My body part puns never tend to have legs.
Elbow to the winner.
I'd love to be an expert in this, but I'm not.
Well, I'm just going to raise my finger, and that's my point of view.
Yeah, me and my partner, you like to diffuse our ligament pain with weed. It's a joint effort.
Ain't it the tooth?
Well, that was cheeky.
I'm going to try the next one in vain, to be honest.
I'm actually in pain right now. I'm a bit obsessed on it.
Don't be a bum.
I love to piggyback off of that, but I feel like I'd just be giving lip service.
Well, I used to file my nails, but then I thought, what's the point in keeping them in any sort of order?
My tooth doctor's just started doing loads of yoga. She calls herself a Zentist.
I said elbow to the winner, but as they say in Italy, chin chin.
You guys seem to have a tongue of puns, and I just can't. I'm struggling.
I thought of the next one, and then I'd just keep on wreck them. I wreck them.
Yeah, I mean, this is really the biting point now.
Earlier I said that I had one ear, but then I suddenly realized it's already hair.
I thought I was too scared to come on the show, but I decided to liver a little bit.
Oh, but I made my body a bit shorter. I removed the appendix.
I'm with you both there. I thought I was going to make a tit out of myself.
Shoulder next pun be on bones.
If I have a baby that's a boy and labor was a pain in the ass, I'm gonna call him colon.
Kidney, liver, kidney, liver, kidney, liver. I'm just doing my organ recital.
My chicken puns are finger licking good.
I feel like I have a femur.
I knew my husband was the one because he told me he was spining for me.
Hey. So that's your backstory, is it?
I didn't want to admit that I needed to go to the hospital to get my shoe pain sorted out, but I had to admit defeat.
I was going to make an arm pun, but that wouldn't be humorous.
I heard that smoking weed actually lowers your sperm count, so I'm surprised more people don't have ball joints.
I'm willing to go out on a limb that I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, you'd feel like an ass.
You know, the doctor didn't know whether or not I was ticklish, so he gave me a test tickle.
See, I was surprised that no one in the bird round mentioned cocks.
Well, if you want me to remove the fake tattoo up here, then it's no skin off my nose.
I don't trust women that don't wear bras because they are probably not very supportive.
I knew she was going to say that.
I think this round has hit a new lobe.
Oh, when I found my friends were going to remove my internal organs, I was gutted.
After this show, no one's going to think I'm young and hip.
I thigh, therefore I am.
Oh, I actually had a fun date that ended in some phalange.
Well, when I broke my arm, the doctors put me in a cast, and I've no idea why, because I can't sing or dance.
I'm really glad that no one here has made me the butt of any jokes.
Well, she'd been making puns all of her life.
Well, you guys, your puns are simply arresting. They're just perfect.
If you need any more, then just ask my niece. She's just over there.
Yeah, or just thigh harder.
Go finger.
Or, you know, at last round, no one talked about swallow.
Urethra Franklin did. She sung about it, and no one gave her any respect. Well, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Can't believe this body part category is still going on. Is there not a calf time?
I took the ball. I took the ball and I threw it across the yard.
Talking about balls and getting serviced, I have to pick up my car at the Volvo dealership.
I'm just going to do a quick wrist assessment. Yeah, it seems all right.
Politicians try to arrange their cocaine with their feet so that they don't get it on their fingers for evidence. They have to toe the line.
I'm barely old enough to remember one of the great songwriters of all time, Paul Ankel.
Are any of you guys up for a game, like a board game after this? Because I have a cool edition of Shoots and Bladders.
Oh, to replace parts of the jawbone, it's really hard graft, you know?
I'd say yes to that, Susan. I wouldn't give you the cold shoulder.
You must be kidding me.
And let's say that is 5 minutes. Let's just say it's 5 minutes.
This is how Saw 5 could have gone.
I was having so much fun there. I just thought I'd run on for 6. Unless you guys want to go on for 7. No, says Stevie. No, says Stevie. Okay. Well, that is the end of the second show, outPUNched. If you viewers could help support the stream, help get a few quid in the back pockets of the guests, it'd be much appreciated. The address is at the bottom of the screen, scrolling along. PayPal.me/punoff. So now to the all-important scores. I've managed to tally them all up. And in fourth place this evening is Kat Molinari. Very well done. 45 puns. 45 puns. I'm just going to calculate them all out. I should have done this earlier. That's how professional I am. And in third place with... Oh, no, in fact, I've given you a disservice, Kat. In fourth place with 44 puns, Stevie Vegas. Very well done, Stevie. 44 this evening. And
at least I'm not fifth.
Spoiler alert, in third place with 45 puns is David. No, it's Kat Molinari. Well
just
done,
beating Steve is a brag enough. Steve's great.
Yes, Steve's done absolutely fantastic tonight. But as is the nature of outPUNched, you've got to be on the screen to be able to accrue those points. Stevie, I don't think just got enough screen time tonight. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Or maybe it was shit. I don't know. Can't remember. No, Stevie's great.
Woo, yeah.
And in second place, with a grand total of 67 puns,
boom,
is Susan Gibilisco.
Yeah.
Very well done, Susan. And that obviously means the winner, or in first place with a grand total of 72 puns, is Mr. David Gugenheim.
Thank you.
Very well done. I wish I had some effects to go on to say congratulations, but all you'll need to do is hear from me saying very well done, David. So that is a total in this hour of 229 puns. Where else can you get that on a Sunday evening, stroke afternoon, stroke morning, in fact, for our ex-Partick Thistle manager? I'm sure he's watching this in the morning from where he's based. So yeah, 229 puns. I think a donation at paypal.me/punoff of maybe, what, £1 a pun? That seems reasonable to me. But honestly, anything that you can give helps our guests out, helps the pun off out, keep our lights on, if you like. Anything and everything is greatly appreciated. Remember to use friends and family as well. But I think we'll go round the table and just see if anyone has got anything coming up. We'll start off with Kat. Have you got anything that you'd like to plug? Where people can find you, things like that?
I do. I have a show at the end of July. It's just been postponed. So that's called Valhalla of Decadence. You might recognize it for the famous line from Almost Famous, the film. Don't know. Promoter's idea. So that's Valhalla of Decadence. It's in Leeds. It's at the Wharf pub in Leeds. So that's where I'll be. Otherwise, just follow me on Twitter. It's Punnalingus. Because of course it is. So thank you.
Wouldn't really be anything else for you, Kat, would it?
Exactly. It attracts the dads and the ladies. It's just
nice. Stevie, have you got anything coming up? Anything you're wanting to promote?
Thankfully, I've got a full summer of circus gigs. I'm a comedy juggler magician. So that's going well. But if people could follow me at Steve Juggler, there's 5 jokes a day on Twitter. It'd be great if you follow and engage with the jokes, and we'll have lots of fun. Thank you.
Lots of fun indeed. Yes, Steve, great joke writer, always very prolific on Twitter, definitely. Susan, our second place contestant, have you got anything coming up? Anything you're wanting to promote?
Yeah. So actually, I actually write parodies for an event, another pun event called the Punderdome. And our last virtual show is on July 7th. I believe it starts at 7:00 p.m. we're actually going live in August, and hopefully that'll be a virtual hybrid, but they're not sure how they're doing that yet. So it's a great show. People who have gone to other events that these extremely incredible punners have gone to. It's a great part of the pun community, and it's a great event if you can find the time to enjoy it with us.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll certainly check that out. And the prize for winning, David, is promoting absolutely nothing. See you later, Rick.
Hey.
I just followed Susan.
Only kidding. David, very well done for tonight. 72 puns. That was quite the total.
Thank you.
Just sort of quickly check to see what the total was for last week or last month even. Again, if I was more prepared, I would probably know. But that's certainly an impressive.
57-ish.
57-ish. Yeah, that was Damien Harmony that won the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, David, have you got anything coming up? Anything that you're wanting to promote?
Yes. I would like to invite everybody viewing and everybody that are friends of friends viewing to join us for the 44th annual O. Henry Museum Pun-Off World Championships here in Austin, Texas. It will be on October 23rd, which is a Saturday.
Nice. Yeah, we'll check that out. Where can we find details on that?
I'm sorry?
Where can we find the details for that?
You can find details for that on punoff.com.
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 Yes.
Nice one. We'll certainly check that out. Well, thank you very much, Kat, Susan, David, and Stevie for coming on the show. That was a lot. I certainly had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully the audience did as well. This show will be back next month. It is on the 20-something. It's no, in fact, it's the 18th of July. outPUNched will be coming back. The actual UK Pun-Off is on a week today. We've got some great guests, if I can remember them. Julian Lee is punning this week, and so is Greg Siegel. We also have Chris Leeworthy, stroke Alf, who's on Britain's Got Talent, and we also have the fantastic Rory Jones, so check that out next week. Again, if you could give us a little donation at paypal.me/punoff, that'd be much appreciated. And until next time, we shall see you later. Comedy Showbiz wave, everyone!